The Sexy Knob by Enhance Auto is an aftermarket Tesla accessory like nothing else. It has over 80 programmable features, a sharp OLED display, and packs a punch for ultimate Tesla customization. From installation to navigation, let me show you the treasures of my new shiny knob. What better way to discuss the Enhance Sexy Knob than speak to someone who's had it in their car for ages? You know, so that's you, isn't it? Welcome, Graham. Thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, thank you.
With my limited use of this button so far, we've got 3 main pages on the actual knob itself, corresponding to those 4 buttons around the edge, and you can of course program it to do a multitude of different things, can't I? So, you know, what are your favourite usages then?
I have on my Sexy Knob an option just to push one button, and it flashes the hazard lights.
It hazards to thank people.
2 times or 3 times, however many times you want.
It's very polite of you. Very good.
Yeah.
It's nice when people thank you.
A little thank you, because you know the screen out the back's a bit narrow, so they might not see you waving your hand.
And you don't want to be faffing up here trying to press your button as well.
My in-laws and my mum don't know how to operate the door handles, either inside or outside the car. So I've got.
Is your mum Matt Watson? I didn't say that. Good.
You can pop open any door from the Sexy Knob. So I've got mine set so it's in the middle, so I can push that down, then it just shows you on the divider there which door, and I'll just pop a door open and they can get in. So that's quite useful, especially when it's dark, because they're scrabbling around trying to find the door handle in the dark.
Yeah, because these buttons aren't lit up either.
No. I don't know. Are they?
No, I don't think they are. Yes, they are. One thing that you taught me about when we last met was the auto engagement of Autopilot on the motorway. So I've been playing around with this. So basically, when you're in Autopilot, it speaks to the Commander somehow, which we'll get to in a minute. Once you've changed lanes, it reactivates Autopilot for you on the motorway. And that does make a massive difference, doesn't it?
It's a game changer, yeah. So I think they call it the continuous autopilot. So and it's available on your basic autopilot, so the very basic package you get with the car. As you said, what it does is you've got your autopilot engaged. You want to change lanes. You indicate, it gives you a little bong. You can move over to the next lane, and then it will automatically re-engage your autopilot. But that point where you're shifting across, it just puts it into cruise control and then re-engages autopilot as soon as you've safely changed lanes.
Oh, that's what it's doing? Yeah. It's putting on cruise control?
Yeah.
That's good.
All you've got to do is just move the wheel, that's it. But that's a game changer. I've used it a few times. I used it on the way up here. It just makes driving like so super easy.
Well, yeah, because we are, of course, mere peasants in the land of Tesla, Autopilot and FSD, aren't we? We're just patiently waiting for the time where it can do all of this, and you know, this will all be a thing of the past, sooner rather than later, let's hope. In my mind, I've had a Tesla for 6 years, and I can use all the functions and functionality, mainly on the steering wheel. I know where all the shortcuts are. It's really easy. You don't really need extra buttons, do you? Because they've got it down to a T. I mean, even the window wipers, when you just press this nowadays, and then you just roll up to 1 or 2, you don't even need to take your eyes off the road. It's simple. But I know a lot of people that just still can't quite come to terms with getting into a car like this one and not having buttons. So, you know, Enhance have done the finest job of designing this button that looks absolutely seamless with the car, doesn't it?
Yes.
I think it looks great, and it does offer all the practicality of a normal, let's say, a BMW style knob, where you can just press down on it, brings up the temperature, and then you spin it. Again, you don't need to take your eyes off the road to do that.
No.
But you do have to learn how to use it, don't you? And sort of force yourself. Well, I do. I've been forcing myself to try and figure out where all these extra buttons are, so I can use it like, you know, a typical car knob.
Yes.
So
I think the interesting thing as well is I had a 2021 Tesla with a Sexy Knob in it, and I've got a 2025 Tesla like you have with a Sexy Knob in it, the new style. And it's a bit easier because you've got this raised area, so you can easily find the up and the down.
Oh, did the old one not have that?
No, it was flat. So that I find a lot easier. Yeah. Which is really good. But also I came out of BMW into my first Tesla. So I had a BMW 3 Series with a iDrive on it. And the biggest difference between the BMW and the Tesla is that with the Sexy Knob, you can program that to do whatever you want. Whereas the iDrive, you had like one button that you could do as a favourite. So this is completely programmable, so you can bespoke it as much as you want with loads of different features on there that just enhance, I think, hence the name Enhance Auto, the features of the car. Just make it a little bit simpler.
Just got that. Enhance. That makes sense.
There you go.
And sexy knob, if you didn't know, that's the S, the 3, the X and the Y. You know, I mean, not everyone knows this stuff,
no.
do they? But I've also got used to the seat operation as well. So when you do press a button, it brings up the seats where you can cool them and you can heat them.
I think I need that.
Each side. That, I suppose is it easier than going to the screen and just tapping a button?
Well,
it's not that far away, is it?
Funny you should say that, because on the way up here, it turned off my ventilated seat because the cabin was at a nice temperature, and I'm like, I'm feeling a bit sticky now. I think I'll just take it out of auto, so I was on the screen doing it, but if I put it on my sexy knob, I think that'd be quite cool. Yeah.
Another feature that my daughter likes is putting it on rainbow mode for these lights. So when we get home and park, it just immediately turns this place into a flipping unicorn rainbow fairyland. As I pop out manly and carry on my day. I think the indicator thing is quite cool as well. When you do program the indicators to correspond to the flashing lights at the side.
That's quite useful because I don't often see the little green arrow flashing away. And because my car's got the buttons and not the stalk, it's have I actually activated that? But if like half the car is flashing away, I can see I've turned it on.
Something that I haven't managed to set up on this, but perhaps you can help me in a minute, is setting the doors to unlock and open and present themselves. Because when Doug showed me his knob when we went camping, card in the corner, if you want to watch me and Doug go camping in 2 Model 3 performances at the time, and he had a sexy knob, and he just walked up to his car, and then the car door opened. And it didn't fully open, it just popped open. And he set that up. But so ideally, who do you think this knob is for?
I think it's for people that come out of other manufacturers' cars, that they're used to things like the iDrive from BMW, including like my wife's previous car, the Mazda had a very similar function, some Audis do as well. For people that prefer like a tactile input and response, then the sexy knob has pretty much covered a lot of that, and the great thing is that they can personalise that to all the functions that they want, that they don't want to have to interact with on the screen. For some it kind of
sorry, I'm trying to get my seat.
So I mean, like for you, for example, you think, you're just going to adjust the ventilation on your seat.
With a glove box. Didn't work as planned.
But that glove box is handy though, because you have to go through a menu to.
True. Yes. Again, you've got to get used to it, haven't you?
Exactly. It's definitely going to appeal to a lot of people that will find it daunting coming into something with literally no buttons. From a car that had an iDrive or an iDrive style knob and some other buttons. I think this is a really good kind of solution to that. And
it does definitely. I like the fact that it does enhance the sort of experience of here. You know, you do have more options, I suppose, for how to control the car, and I guess that is a good thing, isn't it? But let's get to the Commander then, because that's the thing that when you talked to me about this before, that you get an app on your phone, a sexy app, and you can see loads of the car's data and details on it. But first of all, it was a bit daunting when I first got sent this enhanced product. Is you have to fit the Commander into your car, and I'll show you one video right now about how to do that. But basically, there's 2 places to fit the Commander. One is in the center console behind there. You have to just remove a panel and connect this plug. Or the way I had to do it in this car, it's the best way to fit it in this area, because you have more functions and functionality with the Commander this way. But you have to take off this door strip that I'm showing you right now. There's 3 parts to remove, and I was very daunted by doing this, to be honest. It's not something I was very comfortable with, ripping a car apart. But I managed to get the pieces off really easily. You just take off this door strip, and then you remove this panel, and then you remove this extra panel with a carpeted layer, and it just sort of pops off quite simply. And then you get to this bunch of wires that look terrifying. I felt like I was ripping a Boeing cockpit apart at this point. But then you just take out this Commander as it comes, and then you insert this into here, and then plug this into there. Plug it all in, and then you reverse the procedure, pop it all back together again, and then the Commander now talks to the knob. And then we have all the extra functionality of the app.
Yes.
Talk to me a little bit about the Commander then, and what that actually does.
So the Commander is the device really that communicates between the car and the knob and the phone, and the buttons and the stalks if you have those as well. And the response as well of the input and the kind of output you get from that is almost instant.
Yes, it is.
So there's no hesitation.
And comes up on screen as
And
well. So
comes
when you
up on
change the
screen,
temperature,
yeah.
it immediately changes it on screen.
And I think that's something that you get when you do it on your door panel there rather than the rear centre console. You get that feedback on the screen.
Oh, do you not with the back one?
No.
Oh,
no.
right, okay.
Yeah.
So this is all newer models then? Is by the door, I think?
Yeah, I mean, both are fairly easy to do. Just to segue a little bit, when I installed mine, I got the browser up on the screen here and went to the Auto website.
Oh, yes, I did too.
And then just watched their YouTube video.
Yes, they've got loads of great YouTube videos from Enhance on their channel. So if you want help going through the door procedure and how to fit it and stuff, it's all on there.
There are a list of features that you can have without any of the devices that you can have with just the Commander. So like the continuous autopilot is one really, really good feature. You can go into the app and look at all the different features that are on there as well, but just the Commander is quite a powerful tool in itself.
Yeah, and you literally plug it into the car, so it's got all of the data of the car. I mean, I didn't put all this together when I first sort of understood about this knob. I'm like, oh, it's going to speak to the car, how's it going to do that? I don't know. But then you figure out you're actually plugging it directly to the car, so it's got all the car's information, and that's what makes it work.
and the great thing about that, once you've got your Commander set up and you've got your sexy app, you can also have the app as a dashboard in your car. This is the kind of the basic homepage of the app. You know, on here I've actually put some physical buttons. You can put as many buttons or feedback tiles that you want on there. I've chosen 6. You can put a lot more if you want, or you can have less. But mine's showing battery degradation, the range left in mileage, the charge level, percentage, temperature. I can open the front, I can tilt the mirror if I'm reversing. And then you've also got the speedo at the top there. Mm-hmm. So if you had it kind of on your side of your screen there, for example, on your side or driver's side, you'll be able to see the speedo in your eye line. But if we tilt it, you actually get a proper dashboard. Okay. So this is something that you can mount then in front of you, in behind the steering wheel, on the column, or
so essentially you could just
exactly
have it mounted there, and then you've got your own little
and then you've got a proper speedo in front of you.
Yeah.
But also what happens on here as well, if you've got your headlights on, it will show you that your lights are on in the panel on the left. It will tell you on here to the left-hand side what the current speed limit is of the road. So all that information is being fed through from the Tesla and displayed into the app here. And of course, it's you've got your speed and whether you're in park, reverse, neutral, drive, etc. And then on the right-hand side, you've got some other feedback items like battery preconditioning. I can open the glove box, I can open the right rear door to get my work bag out, for example. But also there are several versions of this screen. So if this screen doesn't suit you, you can have a completely plain one without the buttons. You can have one with more buttons or tiles on the display. You can even have a classic version like the old Tesla Model S.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So there's lots of options, and of course you can set it into night and dark mode or make it auto, so it changes with your screen. You know, for people that kind of miss that, having that dashboard, this is just available in the app.
One of the things I personally like about this knob is the little blue light around it. I know it's just a light, but that's why I keep it blue on the inside here, because it's nice. It does look pretty swished, doesn't it?
It does.
The materials of it as well. It just fits in really nicely.
It does. Yeah,
I mean, I didn't talk about the installation of this, but in order to install it, it's quite a simple procedure. You just pop it in there and twist it and connect it to the 12-volt socket underneath it that powers it, and it just obviously Bluetooths to the Commander, which gives it its functionality. I mean, it does obviously shrink the storage area just a little bit, the access to it at least, just underneath, but it looks like it's part of the car, doesn't it? It doesn't at all look out of place, I don't think.
And the other good feature about I was just going to say one last thing on that, on the sexy knob there, is underneath they actually provide a spare USB-C socket.
I spotted that. Yeah.
That's pretty handy.
Well, I guess all that's left to say is thank you very much, Graham, for introducing me properly to the sexy knob. And if you do want to get one of these, pop across to Enhanced Auto, but the website is enhauto.com. And then, of course, I've got you a discount code, dear viewers. So if you want 10% off, pop in the discount code Jigsaw10, and you will receive a great big discount. But not only from this sexy knob, but they also do sexy buttons, which we've not talked about, have we?
Right.
And they do indicator stalks as well. If you did want a new Model 3 that doesn't come with indicator stalks anymore, Enhance Auto do make their own, and they're very good as well. So 10% off all of those things. Do pop across and have a look. And thanks for joining me. I'm Will. This is the Tesla Jigsaw. Thank you, patrons. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Well, thank you. You're a patron.
Yeah.
Thanks, Patreon. Cheers, buddy.